Coming up on today's episode of Airborne Unlimited, FAA certifies the Stemme S12. Bell V-280 Valor prototype achieves 100% completion. Belite Chipper flies 460 miles nonstop to Angel Fire, New Mexico. Hello, I'm Laura Hudson. It's September 12th, and this is Airborne Unlimited. The FAA has type certificated the Stemme Twin Voyager S12 powered glider, granting the ticket on August 16, 2017. The Stemme S12 had already been certified the previous summer to the requirements of the EASA. Now it has successfully passed the FAA validation process of the EASA type approval and received the official type certificate G06CE. FAA certification opens up the American market for Stemme. The U.S. has always been the market with the greatest sales potential for us, said Paul Mashulin, Stemme AG board member. Our subsidiary Stemme USA Incorporated will now be able to further expand its sales efforts. The Stemme Retract foldable and variable pitch propeller is installed in the Stemme Twin Voyager S12 and disappears completely into the propeller dome. To start the propeller, the dome slides forward and the propeller blades unfold. It takes just 5 seconds to convert from glider to powered mode. The aircraft is powered by Rotax 914 F2S1 turbo developing 115 horsepower. It has a fuel capacity of 31.7 U.S. gallons and burns about 3.4 gallons per hour at 55% power. Bell Helicopter reports exceptional progress on the V-280 Valor program, having achieved 100% build completion on the prototype. The team is now preparing for initial ground run at the Amarillo Assembly Center. The V-280 is a clean sheet tiltrotor, applying lessons learned from previous generations. Bell says the company remains focused on providing flexibility in an advanced aircraft with reduced weight, complexity, and cost. The first flight of the aircraft is currently planned for this fall. Bell says the aircraft will have twice the speed and range of current helicopters. Its design supports ground maneuver and is purpose-built for the squad pilot's enablers. The design features integrated cabin armor, fly-by-wire component redundancy, and state-of-the-art countermeasure and performance. The aircraft is projected to have a combat range of between 500 and 800 nautical miles, carrying 4 crew and 14 troops at a speed of 280 knots. The useful load is in excess of 12,000 pounds. After the break, a Belite Chipper undertakes aggressive test flight.
Sandia introduces the new SAI 340 Quattro TSO'd airspeed, attitude, altitude, and slip. With integral backup battery, safety never looked so good. See it now at www.sandia.aero.
There's a difference between charting a steady course and pushing for the ceiling. And for nearly a century, Hartzell Propeller has been defining that difference. It's in our passion for engineering and research and our dedication to testing the limits of performance. We are built on honor. We are Hartzell Propeller.
Based on the popular Sling 2 LSA, the Sling 4 was designed to be the most practical and desirable lightweight 4-place experimental aircraft on the market. Find out more about this 115 horsepower turbocharged airplane at airplanefactory.com.
Welcome back. The Belite Chipper was at Angel Fire, New Mexico, September 2nd. Belite owner James Wiebe flew the airplane nonstop one way on the round-trip journey from Wichita, Kansas to Angel Fire, performed flight tests, then returned to Marion, Kansas before the sunset and covering 960 miles. Angel Fire, New Mexico is the 4th highest airport in the U.S. at 8,322 feet. Density altitude was 10,400 feet. Chipper's takeoff roll was 600 feet according to Wiebe. Climbout was greater than 200 feet per minute. Wiebe reports that everything in the pattern was normal, but it did take longer to climb. Airplane test weight was 950 pounds. It was powered by a normally aspirated Rotax 80 horsepower, developing a 52 horsepower at this altitude. I think that the future of experimental aircraft will feature CAT technologies and production technologies which did not exist until recently, Wiebe said. Production techniques, which are labor-intensive, add costs and time to aircraft projects. Our vision was to provide a complete kit which can easily be built by an individual in their garage, without special tools, and with state-of-the-art strength and build methodologies. Each week we share with you an online video that one of our viewers found especially entertaining. We call it our Aero Video of the Week.
Final liftoff of Atlanta.
A&N's Jim Campbell reports that Daniel Héligoin was one of the first airshow performers he ever flew with, and this video shows just one small reason why. Daniel was simply amazing. Search Daniel Héligoin's snap roll in slow motion, Sussex, New Jersey Airshow 1987 on YouTube. After these messages, Hartzell composite prop for Supervan 900, EASA certified.
Progressive Aerodyne's Sea Ray Adventure offers Rotax 912 power, a basic instrument panel, and radios. Fly it away for under $120,000. Visit searay.com for more details.
Welcome back. With so much news coming out of the aviation industry, we're summarizing some other interesting stories in a brief segment we call Around the Patch. EASA has approved the installation of Hartzell's 4-blade composite swept prop designed specifically for single-engine Supervan 900 aircraft by Texas Turbine Conversions. Hartzell Propeller Executive Vice President J.J. Frigge reports that 110-inch diameter propeller, 60 pounds lighter than the prop it replaces, blends advanced aerodynamics and sophisticated manufacturing processes to increase performance and deliver extraordinary reliability. An arbitrator has ruled that Frontier Airlines violated a 2011 contractual commitment to negotiate a pay increase in 2016, when the then-struggling airline was in danger of going out of business. The arbitrator ordered Frontier to open negotiations on pilot pay as it had promised to do under the terms of a 2011 letter of agreement known as LOA 67. The LOA 67 negotiation is separate from Frontier's ongoing contract negotiations with its pilots, who are represented by ALPA. Rolls-Royce says it has set a new record for the world's most powerful aerospace gearbox, just months after testing began. Paul Stein, CTO at Rolls-Royce, confirmed that the power gearbox has successfully reached 70,000 horsepower while on test at Rolls-Royce's dedicated facility in Dulwich, Germany. The power gearbox will play a central role in the company's next-generation UltraFan engine. The Naval Air Systems Command awarded a sole source fixed-price incentive firm fixed-price, cost-plus fixed-fee contract to Sikorsky Aircraft Corporation, a Lockheed Martin company, for the Lot 1 low-rate initial production of the CH-53K King Stallion, valued at $303,974,406. Efforts to fight a fire in the Los Angeles area were hampered last week by the presence of a drone flying near firefighting aircraft. The Los Angeles Fire Department notified law enforcement about the aircraft that forced a halt to airborne operations. The situation was dealt with minimal impact, and the operator is being sought for questioning. Well, that's it for today's trip around the patch. Now let's move on to the rest of the news. After being sidelined for the initial Western wildfire season, Global Supertanker's modified 747-400 got back into the action last week after being called up by the California Department of Forestry and Fire Protection. The state exercised a call-when-needed contract to help fight a fire in Butte County, California. The airplane made 2 drops of 8,500 gallons of fire retardant in the region. But while the aircraft is helping in California, the U.S. Forest Service has still not officially approved its use, despite certification from the FAA. The converted 747 fought fires in Chile and Israel. Getting a contract from the Forest Service allows state governments to be reimbursed by the federal government for its use. but the service limited its request to aircraft that could dispense 3,000 to 5,000 gallons of water or retardant. The supertanker holds nearly 4 times that much. Some critics say the Forest Service is trying to control its budget by not approving the use of a plane that costs as much as $120,000 per hour to operate. The Forest Service has not commented because of an official protest filed by Global Supertanker CEO Jim Wheeler in June. Well, that's our program for today. Remember that Airborne Unlimited is streamed daily Monday through Friday with additional breaking news bulletins for important stories that fall outside of our normal deadlines. If you're watching us on YouTube, please subscribe and do check us out on Facebook and Twitter. Get comprehensive, real-time, 24/7 coverage of the latest aviation and aerospace stories anytime at aero-news.net. See you tomorrow.